What's good, everybody? I'm just trying to wait for more people to get in the chat. I got a few people that want to hit the panel, so this is the only reason why I went live. So I pinned the link at the top. Okay, Chrissy, you up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on, let me turn the music down. Okay, tell me you on the stage too.
How can I see the chat at the bottom? I can't see the chat.
You.
My bad, Tommy. I'm trying to cut this music off in the background. I don't even know how to do it. See, that's why I don't even like coming up here. Y'all can hear the music?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me try to cut it off.
Everybody in the chat can hear me?
Hold on, Chrissy. You dropped again. All right, Chrissy, you up here twice. You're gonna have to drop one of them.
I don't know how. What do I do?
Okay, you want me to start all over and come back?
Let me see. Yeah, let me okay. Let me just come back.
Or you gonna have to drop both of them?
Okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah.
What's up? What's up,
It's
everybody in the
free
chat? How
game.
y'all doing today?
Let me remove her other one. Okay, she removed it. So I'm gonna wait till Chrissy come up. Hey everybody. So this for English. Hold on. Why does music keep playing? Hold on.
And why nothing but the truth. Work on that. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all day going? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be. Man, I got some man. Look, bro, this stuff going on is it's pissing me off. What I want to talk about is everybody forgetting about a little girl. They just forgot about the little girl.
They
Everything about the
focusing.
adult people, they just forgot about the little girl. What about her?
I think they're just trying to take the focus off Jaleel and just trying to focus on Royalty and CJ. And it's like a deflection if you ask me. I'm waiting on Christy to come back. Even with his own daughter, he's not a good father. There she go.
I'm sorry, I'm over here trying to figure this crap out. Hold on. Let me see. Now I can't get this thing to attach to my headphones. Let me see.
We can hear you good.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
What's good, Bree? Okay, so Chrissy, how you feel about this situation? Just like your honest opinion on it, because I know it's been bothering you.
Oh, it's bothered me a lot. It's bothered me a lot. I feel like it's happening to my own child, you know, and I just feel like people are losing a lot of the main focus, and a lot of it has to do with the children.
And I agree. And I feel like if people take the adults out of the situation, when I say that, like take out what Royalty and CJ been talking about after the allegations came out, because they trying to like you know deny Jaleel allegation because Royalty and CJ was still communicating, and it shouldn't even be like that because at the simple fact, if this child said this man touched her, regardless of the image that CJ put on YouTube, that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
What the hell? I'm sorry. Something's going on with uh, well, let me just
Just
forget it.
talk
Okay.
without the headphones.
Okay. So basically,
Yeah, it's stuff.
it's just to me, it just seems like it's everything is getting lost. The children are getting lost in all of this. Even Kamari. Everyone is getting all the children are getting lost and pushed to the side. And that's one thing that I just really wanted to get everyone to focus. Like,
Yeah, you going back out, Chrissy.
Yeah, but all this stuff going on is like everybody siding with the man. Let me tell you one thing. A man is a man. If you're a real man in this world, you are raised to take a punch on the chin, a punch in your gut. You can go through stuff and still stand up and go about your life and your business. You know what I'm saying? But a little girl, man, she little. She got her whole life ahead of her to live. She can't take no punches on her chin, no gut like that. You know, it's kind of like, man, people just forgetting about how she feel. What she got to do living on her life. Yeah, this dude over here, yeah, you might lose a couple of views, and a lot of girls might miss you because of allegations. But look at this little child here, man. You know what I'm saying? She got to grow up with this. Fingers pointing at her at school. Dudes could be looking at her like, man, what? You heard what happened to her? They just
Yeah,
forgetting about the children. So it's just F the kids.
and that's what I'm saying. They more focused on the grown ups. And you know what? Lexi deserves a trophy for that video that she put out yesterday. She really do. Because it makes CJ look like a liar, a big liar. Because he told everybody that he just found out about these allegations when him and CJ on 32 started beefing. Lexi said a whole nother story, and they got a police report or a complaint about what Royalty sent to the house around Father's Day. Why he did not bring that up to the internet? He made it seem like all this was just something new to him, but he's a liar. And it's sad that a lot of people are siding with this man because he was the famous stepdad on YouTube. That don't mean anything.
Yeah, and it tripped me out. People just jump to the conclusion he didn't do it. Man, you don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? You see 30 minutes to an hour of these people's life on a video. You don't know what they do the rest of the 22 hours of their life. You don't know this dude. Most what guy you know ever came to the news or ever told somebody, I did it. Let me tell you what I did to this girl. None of them. So ain't no dude about to tell on himself like that. R. Kelly sat up there with Gayle King on the interview, cried his heart out, and guess what? He did it. So it's like, bro said they just assuming that he ain't do it, he ain't do it. You don't know him. You don't know him.
Right. And for all of you that were saying that, oh, if it's true, why didn't royalty go to the police? Why was there not a police report filed? Well, guys, now y'all have it. There was a police report filed long ago.
Even CJ had one. He ain't never say anything about it.
Exactly. So why are they expecting something? Why are they expecting something from this child and the parent rather than from this dude, from the person that had all access to cameras, to had all access to finances? He had control over everything. So why does is it that they're expecting a child or royalty to provide proof that it's true when I'm going to call out the adult in this who's being accused, who had access to everything to prove that you did not do it?
Yeah, because that was me. Because you'd be like waiting on court, you got lawyers, that stuff takes time. If that was me, if I'm in the eyes of a lot of people on social media, I'm going down to the station somewhere. I'm going to talk to a detective, FBI. We gonna clear this stuff up today. I'm gonna get this off me today because I ain't about to let this linger on and mess up my life. Like you know what I'm saying? If you're innocent, bro, I'm gonna talk to anybody I can, detective, private eye, Inspector Gadget. I'm gonna talk to some goddamn body to get this off me today. I ain't wait to no court way down the line and let it drug on me. So if you're innocent, go prove it today.
Shit.
Exactly. And and it just sucks that Jalea is having to live through this, because now it's, in a way, it was a curse, but it was a blessing that it got put out there. And the reason is because now Jada has that voice that she finally told, and it's off of her, and now she can start her healing process in all of this. So in a way it was a good thing, but in a way it was a blessing and it was a curse, but the good outweighs the bad, and it always gets worse before it gets better.
Well, they always do say, that whatever is done in the dark will come to the light.
So let me tell y'all a story real quick, and I want y'all to really listen to this. Okay.
We listening.
Imagine being a 10-year-old child. Your body's developing and it's going through all these different changes, right? You're growing into your little bit of a womanhood. Things are starting to go different in your body. And you're in a family where someone has taken the role of being your father figure in your life, right? So you feel safe. You feel you can trust. So at your 10-year-old little body goes to bed, you wake up to someone pulling your covers off. And I'm not saying that this is how this story happened, but you wake up to someone pulling the covers off your bed, or you feel your covers being pulled off your bed, and you hear a man's voice call out your name. Open your eyes, and it's that person that you thought you could trust. And you're wondering, what is he doing in my room? This man puts his big, grimy hands against your 10-year-old skin that you did not give permission to be touched. You're scared. This man not only does puts his hands on your skin, but on areas that are called private areas for a reason, right? This man violates you in a way that you don't even know what is going on with your body and threatens to kill you, threatens to kill your family if any of it gets out. So this child decides, you know what, the only way I have out is I'm going to journal. I got to get this off of me. I got to release this because I can't tell this person. I can't tell that person. I can't tell an adult. I got to keep my mouth shut. And every night or however many nights this that you hear that she would hear that door crack, she knew what was about to happen. Now imagine that if she told that nobody would believe her, but she gave
Oh,
the
Cap, that was
strength,
so sweet.
huh?
My bad, Christy. I'm listening to you speak.
And so every time she hears that door open, she knows what's about to happen. So she finally years later gets the strength and the courage to speak out and tell the world what happened to her or tell her family what's happened to her. And everybody doesn't believe her, calls her all kinds of names, all because the hate of this child for whatever reason, whatever fucking reason it is. They don't know these people personally, but they hate this child. They hate the mother even worse. So they call her immediately a liar. So I question, imagine that child, that 10-year-old child who had a man touch her in areas that he didn't have permission to touch and should have never touched. Imagine that child being your child, your daughter, your son, your niece, your nephew, your granddaughter, your grandson. Shit, maybe even you. And you go through all of this, and people, adults, want a child to prove that she was touched.
Or how can you prove something? I'm listen. My question is, how can you prove something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we can rewind back time and like see what happened, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that, but we do have a little bit of evidence that says that he did do it, and the evidence should be Jalea in that diary. But it's like every time when CJ gets on, he strays away and put everything else in front of a situation that he created, and it's like you want us to talk about something else other than the important thing that we should be talking about, and it's ridiculous.
It's
Yeah, for real,
ridiculous and
boss
it's
daddy.
disgusting.
'Cause that video, see that video he put out yesterday? That was a distraction from when that Lacey girl got up there and did her video. Because a lot of people were discussing that video. Hey, did y'all hear what she said? It's like it's a distraction, but everything he's doing is like you gotta kind of pay attention because he's moving very, very weird. But there's a lot of people like on TikTok got all these videos up, and it's like it's like evidence of what he's been doing. Look at this, look at this video, look at this. So it's like it's millions of people see this, but other people not seeing this. Like, really, you really side with this dude here? And then it's like you go get baptized, go join the church. You didn't do that when you got shot. If you so-called, what they say, allegedly got shot, that'd be the first time you would have ran to God right there. But you gonna run to God now? Boy, that dude looking too suspicious. And if people don't see that, man, you crazy.
And that's
You,
what I've been saying.
you know, it's always a cover up. It's every time when something goes on inside that house, is always a cover up. No matter what it is, no matter if he need to pay his brothers to speak for him, or Lexi to speak for him, or his mother to speak for him, it's always a cover up. Don't nobody care about no. I'm trying to be respectful. Don't nobody care about no giveaway. I don't care if you want to give us $10,000 for a giveaway. We still going to stay on topic, okay? Because
That's
you notice how it always happens. It all every time something happens, it all, hey, come join my giveaway, everybody.
Yep.
You
It's
can
a
win
deflection.
$10,000.
it's like you gotta listen to what a guilty person is gonna tell on himself, and he definitely told on himself. He said it. He no one had to even no one had to even threaten him to say anything. He just went out and he told on himself. If you can't figure out what he's saying, he's giving you a little piece of it, but he's not fully telling it. But he's letting you know that it happened. All that ABC thing, you think he was just talking?
No, that wasn't talking. He told on himself, and he tried to make it seem like, oh well, if you don't drop it, I'm gonna find a way to put you in it. Now, oh well, if you was here and I was here and your mom was here and we all knew about it, don't you think I'd be in jail? Like, what the hell? So you really
Yeah,
think? So you telling me that Royalty and her mom knew about it? So what was the idea? What you gonna say in court now? Oh, they knew about it, and I asked her, and because they knew about it already, they said it was okay, and they just dropped the situation. Come on, man, ain't no judge in the world going to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
shit for real.
And you got to think of the things that he's going to say inside the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Because we already done figured. Like, I'm be honest with you, ever since Royalty left him, we've been exposing stuff left to right. In every video we've been exposing, we've been going back, we've been going forward, like we've been exposing everything, and he hates that. He wish he had his old life back.
Now just imagine, like, what if royalty would have went back? Just imagine it probably would have got worse. This time it would have gotten he would have if he got away with the molesting with the touching. What do you think he's going to get away with next? Where do you think it's going to evolve? He's going to go further. And then at that point, if she had a boyfriend, guess what? He that would be easy for him to just say, "Oh, she has a boyfriend, so it's probably them."
Mm-hmm.
You know
The
what I
whole
mean?
situation
So
is sad and sick. It's just sick. And that's why
it
I don't understand people that be out here rooting for CJ and calling Jalea a liar, saying Royalty doing all this because she's bitter. Why do Royalty want CJ back? Like, at the end of the day, this man done did everything to this girl in the world. She would be a fool to say, "Oh, I want him back." People need to get that narrative out their mind that Royalty doing all this because she's bitter. CJ created that narrative. This man is a pedo. I don't care what nobody say. He can say he could sue this, sue that. You got to prove to me that you innocent. If you want to sue somebody for defamation, prove that what we saying to you is a lie. That's it. Then I shut down my whole channel. Until then, I stand with Jalea. I believe Jalea. I just feel like this child don't have no reason to lie on this man because Royalty and CJ no longer together. What's she gonna gain from that?
I mean, you know what? Nothing but the truth. I'm happy I came on this live because I'm gonna speak my mind on here.
I want everybody to speak their mind. It's free game. I'm not gonna get this monetized anyways. Like, it's free game. I really don't care because I'm fed up. Like, everywhere you go, people still applying this man like R. Kelly ain't never do it. It's a lot of people that's in their neighborhood registered as a sex offender. Stop making it seem like shit like this don't happen. That's what I'm saying. Like just because he's a YouTuber and he so called love his, stepkids, he do his daughter like shit. I ain't even finna lie. That's the next topic. But come on, don't
Yes.
put too much past him. That's what I'm saying. They put too much past this man.
I mean, this is the same dude that made a whole music video talking about throwing acid in this woman's face and oh, her mom sucked my dick and all this other bullshit that he was. This is the same guy who made a music video about it, but didn't mention about how he was, what he was doing to Jalea.
You know,
Skip
and
all
it
that.
Mm-mm.
when you look at all the videos that people are putting out there, and it's like you're starting to look at it and you see it. And I know as a mother myself, I know that's killing royalty inside. I know it is. It has to be. I know it's probably sickening to her to even know that that same hand that was touching her daughter was touching her
It's
in that
disgusting.
same manner. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
That's nasty.
yeah, that's bad there. But yeah,
Mm.
it's like people know people that
That's
went through this
degrading.
type of stuff. You done ran into people that they be 30 and 40 years old. They tell a story something happened to them as a kid. And I would ask one of the people, why you ain't seen them back then? They're ashamed. They don't say stuff because people don't believe them. You know, a lot of people keep that stuff in themselves and they live with that all day life of that pain and that misery that they went through. It's like nobody believed them. But as people, as mothers, as you're watching YouTube and all the social media, won't you look at your child? What if that was your child and your child don't tell you nothing? And they live with that behind closed doors in your own house. What if that was your child? If you a mother and it's like it's almost like you said F that kid and you believe in a man? Come on now, man.
And 9 out of 10, their daughter could be going through the same situation and not saying anything. And somebody brought up the fact that
Exactly.
Jamie don't believe Jalea, and that's sad because he talked about, ain't you say he was a great father? That doesn't mean anything. So you're gonna dismiss this allegation based off what Royalty said? That's what I'm saying. They want to continue to throw it back on Royalty.
He's worried
Jalea
about.
came out and said it.
Yeah, he's worried about the wrong thing. First off, you don't need to be saying anything, especially if you didn't fight enough for your children. So let's put that
Right,
out there.
Woo.
right.
Second of all, if you really gave a damn to open your mouth and say something, why didn't you fight harder for your kids? You're so worried about royalty. Worry about your child. Your child was violated by a man, and you didn't even try to check him, try to step up to be the father that you're supposed to be. You can at least start by believing your daughter and stepping up for her. Even if you say, F that nigga.
No, he not going to do that because CJ was the one who called him. I believe CJ called him or texted him and was basically trying to get him to believe him.
That's what CJ do. He round up
He
people
probably
to go
did.
against Royalty.
That was the
Probably
whole
did call them up.
purpose.
Hey man, what do
That
you think? What do you think about all these allegations against me with J
Because
Dub? You probably called them. You right, boss daddy.
if you think about it, we've been talking about this all this time, right? Now, for some special reason, on the same day that he got Lexi to make a video, all of a sudden he pops out. Like, you should have been on top of this the first day when you
Exactly.
heard it. I don't want to hear, oh, well, I don't watch them, because obviously you do watch. You do watch. You stood around and ain't said shit, ain't do shit, ain't make no plans to make a flight. And what's
Oh,
more,
okay.
what's more embarrassing is that everybody on this internet got this man address. Okay, we had every single address. Now, my thing is, being a father, no matter if your child hates you or don't want to talk to you, or you got that bad relation. I get it. But I'm not going to leave her hanging just because she don't like me as a father. I yeah,
facts.
I get
Facts,
I
boss daddy. Facts.
I get it. I get it. But when it's time to step up to the plate, you better step up to the motherfucking plate. I don't give a damn how far you gotta go, who door you gotta knock on, who you need to talk to. You should have been calling royalty up or trying to do something. Hey, is it true? Did this really happen? Where's his address at? If we all have it, how come you don't have it? Obviously you're talking to the nigga. The first thing that should have happened was he should have caught a flight and went to that man's house and confronted him about it.
He confronted him. Remember when he went to his house before over some bull, some bull
Exactly.
mess. So if you're gonna go
Exactly.
for, if you showed up at his house for over some bull mess, why don't you show up for your child now? Why? Because you don't give a damn. You don't care to be a father to him, but you just want you want your you.
Ooh, Chrissy, you went out.
Man, he showed
And
up to the house to fight. He showed up to the
yeah,
house to fight. He
I
didn't
don't
even
know
come
what
there
the
to see
hell
the
is going
twins.
on with my phone. Go ahead. I'm
we can hear
sorry.
you now. We can hear you now.
But it's just like you showed up for that for some bullshit, but you ain't gonna show up for your daughter. This man violated your child, your seed, yours, and all you can say is somebody lying. Duh.
The only person lying is CJ, to be honest. And that's why most victims don't come out and say anything, especially kids, because they get blamed. Oh, you was a liar. Oh, he ain't touch you. Oh, this man was good to you. And that is why Jalea is so silent right now. I'm glad that she came out and told her grandmother and her mom. But what if she didn't? She would have lived with this forever because a lot of people see CJ as being, this great guy. And that's why a lot of people siding with CJ because what they seen on the internet. But Leon even said it. When the cameras are down, he's a different person. And I feel like that's what people fail to realize. And when people make videos calling him out, oh, you just hate him. I don't even know this man from a can of paint. I just don't like his behavior. I see through him, and I don't understand, and I really don't understand why the people that support him don't see that he's a narcissist. They manipulate and gaslight and deflect, and that's all what CJ been doing since these allegations came to the light. He talked about Nike. He ain't talk about Nike in a whole entire year. He wanna use Nike accident as a deflection. We okay, sorry that she was an accident, but we don't want to talk about that. We want you to address the allegations. And when he
What
did address
accident?
the
Okay,
But
cause
see,
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. She ain't had no scratch. She wasn't traumatized. Nothing. Ain't nothing happened to that
Right,
child.
that's because he
right.
needs her right now. He needs her. He needs her to come like she used to come. But ever since they had that falling out, she probably like, now, nigga, you on your own. And so he's trying to act butter her up. Oh, I care so much for my baby mama. It was a whole week before you realized that she was in a supposedly in a daggone accident. But he had this
For
plan
real.
in case if anything came out, he wanted the whole internet to hate this family. So if it were to ever come out, it would be to where nobody believed them. That's why he was constantly bashing. That's why it was nonstop. He was on there beefing with her and had everybody just nonstop because he wanted this to play out in his plan. But what he didn't realize was that royalty was going to have a base too.
I
Yeah,
said that.
for
I
real.
said that when the first breakup, Royalty really ain't have nobody siding with her. But the second breakup, he hated that people was out here supporting Royalty harder than they were supporting him. And he created this drama and beef between him and Royalty because he hated that Royalty had real supporters. That's what it was.
Now, what's
Well,
crazy is a lot of people keep saying, "Oh, they're just trying to get money out of him." How would an allegation in a situation like this you get money out of an allegation like this? If that was
Exactly
the
what
case, every woman I deal with in my life would try to sue me right
Lord
now
tell
and,
me.
and charge me for something,
Oh my
and
god.
they would get money off of this. That sounds so stupid. Did anybody get paid off of Bill Cosby? No. Did anybody get paid off R. Kelly? No. All these people who get paid off of P Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever the ninja name is. No. So how is they trying to get money out of an allegation? Please tell me that.
And then what money? What money?
Exactly.
He's broke.
He's very broke.
You
That's why
know,
he go Chrissy. It's crazy.
this is freaking insane. This is really insane, and just to show like these kids did nothing to this man, but but not want to have their whole life on the internet all the time. And then you ended up with everything. So why are you still bashing this family? Leave them the fuck alone. But no, you kept trying to push it and kept pushing and kept pushing. Well, now you got what the hell you need. Now you got what you're looking for.
Man, that's crazy. Like you on vacation and talk about this woman. Really? So next
Mm-mm,
time
man, that
Truth,
was
Valentine's Day
bullshit.
come up, next time Valentine's Day come up, I'm gonna take my little woman out of town. I'm gonna bring on my ex. See what she gonna do me. She gonna beat the piss out of me. Really?
she gonna look at you
And
Well,
the
like
my
you
fact that
thing,
nasty.
that pasty wax face ass bitch has the nerve to think you can open your mouth and talk about nobody exposed any of the other stuff except you wanted to expose all of that. You wanted to be the great white hope, right, bitch? I hope you go down right with him. I hope you go down right with him, you dirty feet bitch.
My God.
hey, it's open floor. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Y'all
My
She's
thing
say
she's
is,
y'all don't
she's
want me to
down
spaz out.
racist, but bitch, you calling her a the white girl, the white girl. But nigga, what? So what does that make you?
exactly. And not only that, yesterday he put
Well,
out a
well,
video
technically you is
blaming
one. You
royalty.
are white, aren't you? I mean, you're not Spanish, anything Mexican. You are white, aren't you?
Say what you was about to
And
say. Nothing but truth.
yeah, yesterday in CJ video, he blaming royalty for why Kamari is acting out. I mean, at the end of the day, you are her father. Royalty don't control your household. How the hell is
Well,
royalty fault that your daughter gets suspended and she all the way in damn Gary?
wait, wait. You see now, I'm not going to let you come up on here and do this. Nothing but truth. She's
What did I
like
do?
the father part, like is a bit of a stretch.
Where her sperm donor.
Shit, I wouldn't even say that because I mean, not like she was donated. She
Man,
wasn't.
the
One
way he
tip.
acting towards that, the
No,
way he acting towards her boss daddy, yeah, it
Tommy,
don't even seem like he her father.
Tom. Listen, when she listen, he got on the internet and told us, and this was a long time ago. He told us that he didn't even want Kamari, and now it's like he's trying to play this same game again with the twin. Oh, I didn't even want him. Royalty wanted them. I didn't want him. And then 2 seconds later, be quick to use him. Hey, wait! I want to talk to the kids. No, but I really want to
That's
talk to
crazy.
you. I really want to talk to you, but because I know you're not going to pick up, I'm gonna use the twins to be able to talk to you in some kind of way.
See, when things aren't going
That's
his way,
crazy.
when things aren't going with the twins, he's put so much into these twins that he didn't want. He's put so much into it that he's mad at Kamari. He was mad at Nike and Kamari. That's why he wasn't dealing with Kamari like that. That's why she was still in Gary. But y'all see how he flipped on her that quick? He did this before. When she doesn't want to go over there to him, what does he do? He goes online and he bashes his own daughter. And what kills me is that Nike open. I bet you if it was her son's father doing that to her son, she would go and be all guns blazing. But because it's Kamari, you don't want to go against the dad to Kamari. I mean, against the dad for Kamari.
Shit, he know he would wind up back
So
in
if he's
jail.
saying that she was, what he was saying that she's acting out, that's why she's being like this in school.
Well,
When your
you know,
child act like that, you're supposed to bring that child closer to you. Bro, you got money. If you claim you got money, get on a plane and go to give it to her. Even so, things she else got to come to you. You got more access to go to her. You see your child needs you. Go to your child. If you a real father, like everybody say you are,
I mean, a couple videos ago, Lexi was on live talking about how CJ was about to go down there to Gary. So what happened?
See, and that's the thing. It's like I wouldn't even subject my child to any of that because I know exactly how this man can be. You know, I can see how he is with on the internet with her. He embarrasses the hell out of her, and that's what he for some reason that's how he feels he can get what he wants by embarrassing the hell out of Kamari. Kamari is reaching out, and Kamari is reaching out and crashing out because this little girl needs love. She has two ain't shit parents. Two.
Oh shit!
Nike is too busy worried about her life and living the life that she wants to live. CJ is always pushing Kamari behind to the back, putting her to the back burner. She pushed her behind Royalty's kids. Then here, after the breakup, you thinking that Kamari's gonna get her dad to herself? No. Then here comes Nike. Nike standing in the way. Then after Nike is going back to Gary and Kamari's there, you thinking she gonna have daddy to herself? Nope. He pushes her back for Lexi.
I would
So
say
it's
Lexi.
always somebody else except for Kamari. It's only when there's nobody else is when he goes back to Kamari. Oh well, I guess I have to settle with you for you.
Oh damn!
That's messed up, but that is true.
damn.
Like every time it's something big that's happening in CJ life, he need views. He always reach out to Kamari. The essay allegations. Now he want Kamari back. The child custody battle. He brought Kamari to Gary. When him and Royce first broke up, he brought Kamari to Gary. He only using his child for content and views and to gain a sympathy party. That's it. He really don't care about her because if he did, he would never send her back to the ghetto. And I'm just gonna be real. You can't say you sent her back because of royalty. Royalty cannot control your household. Just same as your
My,
child getting bullied on the internet, royalty kids getting bullied on the internet. So what's the difference? And you the
and
one
that's
bullying
another
them.
thing. How can royalty be the blame for Kamari's behavior when Kamari has been acting out before all more than 2 years.
Exactly.
Shit.
She's been acting out way beforehand. So how are you gonna blame royalty? No, 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 sir. No, 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 no. She has a mother and a father.
You
Y'all
know,
are the blame. If you see your daughter is acting out, don't go on the internet and talk about she's on some type of her medications and illnesses that she may have.
Yeah,
No,
that's
you
kind
you
of
know what
crazy
you
right
do?
there.
You take her to freaking to see a doctor. You take her to somebody to talk to. That's how you help your child,
well,
but not get on the internet and troll her.
you know what, Chrissy? It was somebody who was doing it for free, and I believe this same person CJ relied on before when he sat up here that one time and called royalty and said, "Hey, can you come over here and talk to my daughter for me?"
Facts.
And that's what I got from the video yesterday. Oh, she's misbehaving. Oh, she's not listening to her mother. Oh, she's disrespecting me. Uh, and she's not going to make me embarrassed no more on the internet. She's not going to embarrass me on this internet anymore. I'm like, you making it about you when it should be about her. Oh, well, she talks to a
Exactly.
therapist and it still don't work. So before all this happened, who was she talking to before? Who was you relying on before? You made a phone call and asked her for you to come over there and talk to her. I still remember. Oh, royalty, you're the only person who can talk to Kamari. Not her mama, not Nike, not Tavy.
Nah, they too busy at the bar shaking their booty. They too busy. They ain't got time for that.
And that's why Kamari don't got nobody to talk to. She don't have nobody to turn to,
She's
and that's why she
alone.
act out. And I feel
She's
so bad for her.
alone.
She's a child at the end of the day.
So it's
She's
like now you
alone.
putting this girl out here on Front Street. And it's like she still got to go back to school. And a lot of kids, I know I talk to kids and stuff like that. They do a lot of roasting at school. They might roast the piss off this girl. Ah, your daddy say you crazy. Your daddy say you on medication. Bro, you just making it worse for the little girl.
Yeah,
Instead of
that's
just
sad.
come on down to Gary, put hands on. This girl need hands on parenting. That's what she need. She don't need no video
Well,
chat. She
well,
don't
now
need all
let
these surprise toys and gifts. She need hand on parenting, or
well,
she gonna get worse.
well, let's not say hands-on parenting because we can't. CJ made it
Oh my
impossible
bad, my
for
bad,
us to
my
say
bad.
this now. So I don't think she need any more hands-on nothing because especially from CJ, because hands-on could mean something different. It can mean
Last time he cut her hair, like I just feel like when it comes to like discipline, CJ is not good at that. I just feel like even if she do move out here with her dad, it's still gonna get worse. It's still gonna
it's
get
gonna
worse. It's not
it's
real
gonna be
love.
worse. It's always gonna be worse because it's like, shit. Imagine you waking up, right? You being forced to wake up, right? Then you got to do 10 TikToks for him. That way, then he can make some money off you for the day before you go to school. You come back from school,
Facts,
you got a
teacher.
you got a camera in your face when you go to the bathroom. You got a camera in your face when you trying to eat. You got a camera in your face if you got some company to come over. And then the most of the time, I'm pretty sure that little girl don't be wanting friends to come over every day. But knowing him, he needed kids to come over every day. He needed these videos to drop. He needed that. And my thing is, if Kamari would have stood up and said, "No, Dad, I don't. I just want to be by myself right now, Dad. I just want to chillax by myself. Just give me a day by myself, Dad." Nah, but no, not CJ. No, not him. Because he's
No.
more worried about paying off that loan than spending any alone time with his daughter, trying to, rebuild that bond and rebuild that connection. And Nike ain't gonna say shit about it. All Nike gonna do is say, "Well, if she come down there, we got to go down there together." If she come down, and I'm pretty sure that's probably the reason why she couldn't go to Dubai, because if he would have went and took her, Nike would have found a way to be like, "Oh well, if you taking her, you gotta take us too."
Like she really wanted that lifestyle, but it wasn't gonna be that way. Like it just sucks because these children are the ones that are getting lost and everything. They're the ones that are suffering for what their parents are doing, the choices that the parents are making.
I mean,
And it's like it's like these children are the ones that are suffering. No one believes, everyone sees, here's Kamari being a reject. Nobody wanted her. She was a mistake. You don't think that hurts a child's feelings? You don't think that really cut that little girl deep, deep, deep? And then you
Man,
show it?
I just seen that. Shit.
shit and shit. To piggyback off that, I mean, like, you already have the mother of the child fake suicide already. You got him. You got Nike faking suicide just so then she can be able to, you know, reappear into CJ life. Oh, I lost my job. Oh, no one loves me.
Hello?
Oh, I'm broke.
Oh, your phone going
Oh, they about to take the house
on.
away from me. Sitting here writing suicide letters, hoping that her daughter would see it and sit up here and call CJ and tell him about the suicide letters and shit.
Like that just
I
that
wonder why all
it's
this.
And it was weird
go ahead,
because
Tommy.
it was weird because just the other video before that, they made a video bashing the nigga and then quickly deleted it 2 days afterwards.
Mm.
They stood side
That's
by side.
crazy.
That's the only time I seen Nike stand side by side by Kamari when they were sitting here bashing each other. You ain't shit. I still remember. You ain't shit. You's a shitty father. You wasn't never a father.
Exactly.
You never in the child life. Like, and I remember Kamari was just standing there. Look, I'm not gonna lie. She was standing there looking dirty, looking like she ain't washed up in days, looking like she was hungry, ain't had no food in the refrigerator. That's what she was looking like. And then the whole entire time, Nike talking, it's like a money grab. It's like you came on the internet to explain to us why he not trying to give you no child support money. But
Just
now
to turn, just to turn around and give it up, give up the
Well,
child support.
shit.
and that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be for the child. Like, why you take this man off of child support? Kamari could have benefited from that. Like, whatever deal CJ and Nike made, they didn't have nothing to do with Kamari child support.
What deal do you think they made though? That fake ass,
That
cheap ass
BB,
booty,
BBL, yeah, the
that
BBL.
diaper butt. If it was so impressive, I mean, you paid all that money and don't nobody look at it but Tavy.
They need to get a refund.
Come on now, you thought that people was gonna like walk up and smack it and ask you
The whole
for your number
situation
and
is
shit?
crazy.
What's she gonna do in 10 years when that motherfucker start deforming and you got to go get a
Deflating and
redone,
shit.
a new one? What you gonna do then?
I think it's already deflated every time she sit down.
Damn.
One thing
Yeah,
about
I
all
say
this
the
stuff
same
is
thing. They
that
need to start scaring
everybody,
him. D-Lo too. Like, tell everybody what's going on.
yeah, that's like everybody focusing on the drama, the mess, which they always say drama sell. Everybody just talking about this, bashing royalty, bashing him. What happened to the people that help somebody? Why don't you try to help royalty go through this? Sit to talk to her or something. Hey, sister. Hey, mother. Hey, black woman. What happened to the take that energy and try to help? If she's saying something wrong, she put it out there wrong. Help her. Sit down with her. Talk with her. Help her get it right. Even his clown ass. Help him. Where is all the drama the same shit? Help him figure out, dude. You got to shut up. Like, where's the people that help people, the people with compassion, the people that care, the love? All that's out the door. All they want to be is drama, negativity, and stuff like that. And that's a shame that people are like this.
Well, I mean, we tried to help CJ. I don't know if you was listening, but we tried to help CJ. But what he told us was he don't listen to peasants. He don't listen to anybody who's not richer than him.
Because one
Right,
Well,
thing
we
because
as a
on the
he so
same
man,
rich.
when you go,
we on the same playing
as,
level now.
as,
You like regular folks now. Hell, we doing
one
better
thing
than
about
that
being a man,
motherfucker is. Looks like my house is bigger
what,
than his.
Shit. Well,
oh,
you know what? I'll be
I think,
honest with
I
you.
think I got more money than him now, bro.
Hello?
I don't think he ever had it for real, because like you screaming out millionaire, millionaire, millionaire all your life. But yeah, I mean, I just got finished looking at these houses in Vegas. I just got finished looking at them. You got 600,000. I like throughout 9 years. You telling me that you ain't got a block of houses yet? You telling me you ain't got nothing in your name? I mean, the one thing he probably got in his name now is that Lamborghini. That's the only thing he got in his name. Other than that, he really ain't got shit. Ain't nothing else worth it. He ain't got shit.
Then one thing is like a man going through something. You know, you can talk to your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, your side chick. You can talk to them about all your problems. But as me as a man, the one person I usually call when I'm going through something is my mama. I need her when I'm going through something, especially like this. Like, why that dude mama ain't, helping him? But you rather sit on the internet and just bash and talk down and talk about royalty all day. This clown needs you over there. If you wasn't a mother back then, won't you step up and be a mother now?
Shit.
But
They
the
ain't got
thing
no
is that
money.
part of being a mother, though, part of being a mother too, or part of being a parent, is that you got to tell your child when they're wrong. You got to
Correct.
tell them, hey, you wrong for this shit. You
Let
really wrong for this, and I don't know how you gonna fix it, but you better fix it.
shit. You sound like my
They
mother
talk
a little
about they
bit.
talk about they talk about royalty all the time. Oh, her mom is just at least her mama there to help. She got that shoulder right there to
Exactly.
lean on when she going
Exactly.
through stuff, when she need help. Her mother is there. Half of people listening right now, y'all don't even talk your own damn mouth.
Her
So
mama
go
was
hate on somebody that
her
has
mama
that.
was out there fighting with her. Are you freaking kidding me?
Exactly. Exactly. People wish they got. I'm telling you, there's a lot of bitter women that's on this internet that talk bad about royalty mom because they don't got that in their life. They don't understand a mother unconditional love. Like they don't understand it. They never had it. They grew off of, you know, they was in a badass household. The people that drag royalty, I'm telling y'all, they grew up in a bad environment. They don't know what real love is. They don't know what real support is. Royalty mom is a great supporter. She stands 10 toes down behind her grandkids and her daughter. And that's what a real mother would do. Right or
Facts.
wrong, right or wrong, she
Facts.
always there. She ain't got no YouTube channel going live every day bashing CJ. She helping her daughter behind the scene the real way. Now, CJ on the other hand, he don't know how that feels. Because his mother
No.
out here really stirring the pot and creating more drama for him and really embarrassing him at the end of the day. She thinks
The
she's doing something, but she's not. She hurting his brand.
You
the
know what?
way
Nothing but the truth. Speaking of that, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking in my head. If this, I was just thinking this in my head, right? So
You going out, boss daddy.
you got royalty mom, right? That don't do shit, don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You got CJ mom who don't act like a mom and wasn't there for a mom, but sits here and put her opinion on everything. I don't know any woman that go live 2 3 times a day just to talk about a person that she don't like. I don't know anyone. And then when it's crazy because when she go on live, she allows everybody else to just say whatever. I mean, like the woman is the regardless, she's still family because of the twins. Even though you don't like the woman, I mean, you could say all this over the phone privately to one of your friends or buddies. But what she do was she go over the limit and broadcast it on the internet, which is insane. And I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't be looking for I like if she was to ever pass away, I really wouldn't give a fuck if she passed away. I really wouldn't. I'll probably look at her and be like, okay, well, it's a new day today, man. Because the way how she has performed and acted on this internet with uh, 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 petitions to get these kids away from her and sucking, she has done a lot for the past 2 to 3 years now.
And my thing with Reedy or whatever her name is, she don't see anything wrong in what her son do. You got some mothers like, okay, my son dead wrong. I agree, but everything he do, she don't see no issue with it. Oh, he ain't doing nothing bad. He did no. Correct your son. That's the problem now. That's why he act the way he act. He act like a big ass kid because nobody never corrected him. Everybody always jump on his bandwagon and side with him. Then when you got people out here correcting him, oh, they just haters. They jealous of him. Oh, he got more money than them. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't care about none of that. I'm still gonna say what I want to say. He's not a good person. He's not. He went live on TikTok bragging about dragging royalty kids. That you was a grown ass man coming to the internet bragging about dragging some underage ass kids that you once supposed to have love. Then you get on the internet yesterday and got so much sympathy and want a pity party because you blaming everybody that your daughter depressed because of allegations. It don't work like that. I don't have no sympathy for him at all. My heart goes out to Kamari, but at the end of the day, Nike as a mother, she got to be held accountable too. You allow this man to do whatever he want to do when it comes to social media to your child. That's why she depressed. It's not no allegations. Y'all continue to come to the internet and embarrass this girl. Now everybody at her school knows she on ADHD medicine because of who? Her dad. That's embarrassing.
Facts. And what she gotta
Exactly.
apologize? What she gotta apologize to the people on social media for? We don't know what she do behind closed doors. That's stupid.
Yo, you know what? I was just thinking that the moment you said that shit, I'm like, so you want this little girl to apologize to us, and we don't even know what the hell she did.
For what?
Exactly.
For what? What does she need to, if she apologized to her father or her mother for whatever reason, why in the hell does she have to go on the internet to apologize?
Because she
Why?
embarrassed her dad. It's all about CJ image. It's all about
Nobody would
CJ.
have known
That's
if he
all.
wouldn't have said anything.
Exactly. It's all about his image. I'm telling you, that video
Hey, you right
yesterday
about
was
that.
all
If
about
I would have saw that
him. It
little
was
girl
all
on the
about
street
him.
going to the store, I'd have been like, "Oh, she must have been sick today." Nobody would have known nothing.
Exactly.
So he don't need to.
He
I mean, what was that supposed to do? What was that supposed to do? Was that supposed to make him look like he's a father? Make him, what is that supposed to do?
Unless that was supposed to be another cover and wasn't nothing wrong with Kamari in the first place.
Man, that's all on CJ. CJ wanted this girl to come and apologize to the public. She ain't do it in the public eye. She did it privately. That's what I'm saying. He don't know how to live privately. Everything with this man is social media. Social media, social media. That's why everybody know his business. Your daughter is underage, going on 13 years old. You want her to come out to the internet. It won't everybody know that she was suspended again. Oh, I apologize, daddy. I apologize, mom. You could have did it in a group text messages. That's all she ain't had to come out to the internet and do that. He
A
do
group
things to
text.
Hey,
benefit
yo,
him.
your boss daddy.
Like,
She should have just wrote a song off that apology and be like Ruben Sutter. This is my apology, 2004, and I ain't
But
gonna
you
mess
know
up
what?
no more.
I'm
And
be
she should
honest.
have made it to a song. She would have
I'm
made some money.
be honest with you. I'm be honest, and I don't care what anybody say. I don't think that that apology was real. I don't think because who the fuck apologize? First of all, who the fuck apologizes like that by laughing and giggling? Oh, I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry, daddy.
Oh,
Like
my bad. My
I
bad,
think
boss daddy. Boss
I
daddy,
think
I'm gonna apologize to you because I
I
called
think
you boss daddy wrong the other day. My bad, boss daddy. I gotta apologize.
I'm just saying. Like but listen. You know I'm gonna say what I need to say. I think it was fake. Like I want to rewatch the video and look at her facial expression. I mean, us as parents, when the last time you seen your child laugh at you while you apologizing?
I just don't understand it. I still don't understand that. And I hope she didn't mean it because she don't need to apologize to to nary person out here.
Boss daddy said, boss daddy said be laughing. Yeah, because she was like, look, y'all, and I come and apologize to y'all. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I'm guessing it was supposed to be a cover up. It was supposed to be a desperate attempt of what he did last year. Oh, I'm not giving her a party because she was acting up. Then 2 days later, happy birthday, I love you. You know, you know, he did the same exact thing last year, just in a different way.
he do it
So if
every
it
year.
takes for me
Every
just
year.
to get my way, I'm gonna do anything I want to do. I'm gonna get kicked out of school again. All I gotta do is make a fake ass apology video to my daddy, and he gonna give me everything I want.
I mean, last time they was high fiving each other and shit. Oh, you got suspended from school? Good job. You about to make some more videos for me? How many? 15? All right, let's bump it up to 25. Fucking nutcase.
He really is. It's all just so sad. You can see the joy in these children's lives that it was joyful at one point earlier in the relationship, and once that fame and that money got involved, and started getting more and more, you could see the decline in their happiness.
Well,
And it was just you could see it all. And those the way that this man, I really believe he thought he was in a relationship with this little girl when they came back that second time. Because the way that that whole video where they were at the water park was cringe. I'm like, this is his. Where the hell is
Right.
royalty? Like, where the hell is royalty? Where is it? Why is he with these girls? It doesn't. It
Breaking
was
up again.
sickening, huh?
I say you was breaking up again. Your phone going in and out.
you know what was sickening? When I officially knew it was sick was when he was begging his daughter to go to school, get some friends, and hurry up and invite them to the house. And then offer to, like, she didn't even ask for it. It was all him. Hey, ask them if they
Yeah.
want to sleep. Ask them if they want to sleep over. The fuck?
Yeah,
And
that
you
was
know this
weird.
boss daddy, he was dressing like the kids, and at the beginning of the video, he said our sleepover. Nigga, those are those kids sleepover. You
That's the
having a
weirdest
sleepover with
part.
middle school. Yeah, that's weird. Like, how can people not say anything about that? Like, you're a grown man in pajamas, the same pajama that
You
the
ain't
little girl
lying.
here
Hey,
wearing.
my kid
Tony
have a
Tone, would you do that
sleepover.
around your
Y'all,
daughter?
y'all in the other side of the house, in the room over there. Don't bother me over here. Only knock on the door. Y'all hungry and need something to eat. That's it. I'm not about to go sleep up in the room with them same little girls. Is you crazy?
I mean,
He dressing like them.
it
Weird.
it was kids who was in the neighborhood. He didn't know. He ain't know any of them females' names. I'm pretty sure he didn't care to remember any one of their names.
I just don't see how y'all cannot see this man as a predator. He's
Matter of
showing
fact,
And
all
then
the he's showing all the
thing too,
spots.
another thing too. As I was raised up, seeing my mama with different things. When little girls around your house, they put some clothes on in my house. You ain't about to be
True.
around here
That's
dressing
true
like
right
Lexi
there.
in my
Baggy
house.
clothes.
You put clothes on. Well, look, you get up, put your nightrobe on, put your, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you sleep over there. You put clothes on. They ain't about to be looking at Lexi in my house. Straight up.
yeah, because when I was looking at that video when they was all in the kitchen dancing with just, in their underwear and shit, I'm like, CJ, I know you see this. You not gonna like direct them or anything. Oh, they just being kids. I'm like, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I don't even want to watch this. Why would I want to watch your daughter half dressed on the internet?
And how was he
Hey,
comfortable?
hold
How
on.
was he
Let me answer
comfortable with
this.
it?
Let me answer this right here. Back in 2018, they already said the CPS case was open, but Jalea said nothing didn't happen. It's not that they both didn't pursue anything. Jalea, the victim, said nothing happened. So what CPS had to do, they had to close it. I mean, I don't think we turn in the wrong direction.
No,
I
we're not
mean, if you
turning.
go back, if you go back to the screenshot that I put in my video, Royalty Mom said the same 2018 CPS case is reopened. They open it back up.
Shit, I like the one. I like the thumbnail that you did with the C Kelly, nothing but the truth.
Over the yellow wig.
No, no, not that one. When with the R. Kelly John.
Oh yeah, that one was funny. I
I
mean,
didn't.
we heading down the right direction. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that stuff was yeah, them TikTok videos he dancing with them shorts on and stuff. Like I say, as a man, you don't be around no kids. I don't care if they're your own. Put some clothes on, man. You need to walk around. I know guys can walk outside with their shirt off. Have some respect for your own children in the house, man. Come on now. That's weird.
That's weird.
And everybody, and then pasty face over there, always talking about I have the freedom of speech. Yeah, but morally, it's not your story to tell. The thing is, people don't understand the energy that you put out in the world, you will get back in one form or another. It may not get you. It may get your children. It may not get your children. It may be get a niece or a nephew or somebody that's really close to you. And people are
Let
going to
me let,
treat them
let,
the same
let me.
exact way.
Oh my God, this lady, I don't know who you is, ma'am. You not making any sense. You trying to say because CJ was around a bunch of kids, if one child only said, that means it's not true? Of course he not gonna touch anybody else's kids. He gonna touch the child that he been grooming for years. He
That
raised
he
baby
has
girl. He
access to.
groomed her.
Well,
Damn,
also,
like
how
this
many
is what
people
I'm
have came
talking
out?
about. This right
How
here.
many people have came out with allegations as one person? Then when they go through the stuff like P. Diddy, like Bill Cosby, there's a whole bunch of more people come out because now they seeing this one person did it. They are comfortable now. They can also do it themselves. So you never know.
Shit, I'm pretty sure it's going to be more people coming out. Like once everything like really gets like real hectic and we like deep inside the shit, it's gonna be people coming left to right. Oh yeah, he paid me and he made us sign an NDA and all this other shit. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
because I think it was weird that he had people signing NDAs to stay at his house. Y'all don't peep that shit. So
So
okay,
you're
I'm
not
hold on,
allowed to
boss
wondering.
tell.
daddy.
So
You're not allowed to open your mouth about anything that happened. So CJ could touch your kid, and if you even dare think about taking his ass to court, he can sue you for opening your mouth.
so Josie, I have my thing is too. One child says something, shouldn't that be enough?
Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I cannot argue with these people on the internet. Now she's saying, look
So
at Royalty
okay,
Texas
okay. So
Court.
he said a mother and her tactics. Okay, so I can't do nothing to destroy this man. I'm going to put myself out here in the world, my daughter with her feelings, everything out here in the world, and destroy her little character. You think a mother would lie about that? You, as a mother, would you lie about that to get what out of the situation? All you're going to get is justice. You're not going to get $1 million. So why would she lie about something that happened to her daughter? For what? What is she going to gain from this? Oh, to take him down. But that is a very deep subject of you putting allegations out there, which we know. But why would she lie about that to destroy a man? I don't think no mother listening to me right now will put their daughter up on Front Street to do that. I don't think so, because this is some deep shit.
Keep in mind, they never put it out.
And that's what I'm saying, Denise. When we talk about Jalea, they take it off of Jalea and they throw it back on Royalty. Focus on the victim. You worrying about Royalty. Focus on Jalea. Just because Royalty was still in love with CJ, communicating with CJ, so you just gonna dismiss Jalea allegations? I mean, if that's what y'all trying to say, if Royalty and CJ was still cool after April 30th, they are lying. That's not true. That's not true. That still doesn't dismiss the fact that this man touched this child. This is Jaleel's story, not Royalty. So even if Royalty and CJ was communicating after she found out about the allegations, that doesn't mean Jaleel is lying. You don't dismiss Jaleel's claim because of what her mom do. That's what I'm saying. Y'all like to bring this back on Royalty. If you focus on Jaleel, you won't have to worry about Royalty and CJ behavior because at the same time now, Lexi came out and said in June, CJ and Lexi went to the police station and made a complaint. CJ still was on the internet telling Royalty, I still take care of you. I still love you. People play people. People play chess and not checkers. They could be playing each other. You never know. So you can't say, oh, Royalty not doing what Royalty doing because Royalty and CJ still communicating. I mean, CJ and Lexi went down to the police station, and CJ and Royalty still was communicating. I mean, y'all not looking.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say, Christy. They don't think.
Exactly.
People
He
play
knew
on
this back in
people.
June. And didn't Royalty just show pictures and videos of him saying how he's going to take care of her and he's going to do all this and that? And he
Exactly.
knew that these allegations were out there, but he was still cool with her.
So let me see what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. I
I'm
can't go
starting
to
to
jail
think
for
it was
this.
cool
I
to say
got it.
this
Let me
whole,
try to get her back. Let me get rid of this white girl. Let me get her back, bring her closer to me, then I can make her fall back and love me and drop all the
That's
stuff
what it
against me.
was. That's what
That's
CJ tried to do. But like I said, people don't know royalty could be playing checkers with this man. I already went to the police about it, but this man got to get my kids because it's a court order agreement. So after this investigation is finished with, they do what they got to do, and they found out, hey, he's not capable of having these kids in his care because the allegations pinned against him is true. Royalty get her kids, but until then, she cannot take her kids out of this man's life, or she going to jail because it's a court order. Unless CPS claim or do their investigation and find CJ guilty, she could get her kids out of his care. That's just how it is.
I mean, think about this now, but the truth. Um, you said this happened in June.
I
Throughout
mean,
all throughout all this time, throughout all 2 years, you will already think that the motherfucker was guilty. And I'm starting to think that this ties in to trying to make royalty lose the kids too. Because I'm still say it. I don't know any man that sits up in the courtroom, lie on a bunch of kids, and pretend as if they get high and take drugs and take cocaine and all this other stuff, just so then you can be able to separate the kids from royalty. But now I'm starting to think to myself, is this the reason why you said all this? Because you knew that something was going to come out one day if they wasn't back at your house
for
helping
real.
you make
So,
money.
so there's
Maybe
a
this
lot of people
was the
saying,
real maybe this was the real reason why he needed them to separate and get put in the system.
for real. So a lot of people saying, well, if this true, he would be in jail. He would be in this. How long did it take for them to arrest P. Diddy after y'all saw that video of him beating up that girl in the elevator? That didn't happen overnight. How long did it take for all these people? R. Kelly did all these interviews and stuff like that before he got arrested. It's an investigation. Stuff takes time. Those people got to figure out what's going on. Let's get the story. Let's get the allegations. Let's put it together. And if they got somebody accused of the crime, then they come and knock on your door. You coming to sleep in the jail with Big Buck. Stuff like this takes time. They're not going to put this is a young girl. They're not going to put this stuff out on Front Street because they're protecting the innocence of a child. You're not going to see any paperwork. You're not going to see any type of proof. So after the people finish with their investigation, then you're going to see everything on Front Street.
You
But
know, I would think if it was an investigation going on, that you wouldn't even be on the internet running your mouth trying to make the baby, the baby mother look bad every chance you get. It's always something every day. You know what I'm saying? This is the same dude who had to look under his baby feet and pretend like it was something wrong with this boy's feet. Oh my God, it's a scratch. You know, it's really pathetic that he's trying to do all of this. First, you go on the internet, you talk shit about her, then you talk shit about the kids. Then you calling up other people to talk shit about them. Then you paying people on the internet to be able to talk about them. You ain't telling nobody to stop, including your mother. Then let's take it even farther. You got people sending the kids death threats. You got people sending royalty death threats. Okay, you got people trying to look for royalty in her kids. Going out to their locations and skate park locations and shit. When does it end? When does it end? And then I'm pretty sure, let's say something was to happen, then this motherfucker, he gonna be on the internet talking about, oh, I can't believe my baby mama passed away. She was a good lady. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? With the bullshit tears, but was the same motherfucker sitting up here talking about throwing acid in his woman's face. Something is really wrong with this dude. I don't think that profession. I don't think anyone can help him at this point. Not even Jesus, because he'll probably go. He'll probably look at Jesus and say, "Hey, well, you ain't got more money than me, so who are you to tell me I can't walk through those gates?"
Hey, boss daddy, not Jesus.
No,
Jesus.
I'm just saying because that's how much he think of himself. He think he
Yeah,
is
man, he
more
said
high and
Jesus.
mighty than the Lord himself.
And does he really does think that?
And it don't
Man, I
make it
don't.
any better. It don't make it any better because you got his mama praising him as if he's God. You got his brothers praising him as if he God. Hell, you got Nike wanting to be the nigga shadow.
Yeah, too many people praise him. Too many, and that's not good.
He went to church. He went. Listen, his sole purpose of going to church was to get more followers and for everybody to praise him. Hold on, everybody. All right, I'm good. So my thing is, with all that money that you had, why didn't you just buy a church and then have all the people that praise you come to that church? That way, you can receive all the praise that you want. Motherfucker, crazy.
He's definitely lost it. He's definitely lost it. Like he's off the rocker for real. He's off his rocker. He didn't his cheese has slipped off his cracker. That's what my dad used to say. His cheese slipped off his cracker.
Yeah, something is really wrong with him. Like,
I heard.
mm,
I think I heard Slim Thug say that his cheese and slid off his omelet.
No, but it's just sad that I hate that people, these grown adults, but I understand y'all have y'all own traumas. Y'all got molested by by your family members, uncles, cousins, brothers, whatever. You couldn't tell your mom because your mom told you to keep your mouth shut. I
yeah,
understand you didn't have a way to be able to express it. I get it. I understand it. So you wouldn't want that to be everyone another person's silence. This child suffered in silence for years. And we don't know if there's any more victims.
Yeah, correct.
Nobody
I don't
knows.
care what nobody. I
nobody
don't care
knows.
what nobody
They may
see.
be turning
What
18
he's
and
saying
19.
over
We
there.
don't know.
What his girlfriend said. Royalty might not have did the presidential presentation. What's going on? I'm believing this child. That's what I'm believing in this whole situation.
Facts.
Out of respect for a kid, because I care about kids. I don't know about y'all, but y'all not believing this child. I already y'all just say F the kid. Just say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Oh, all because they really have this actual hate for this woman
This
whom
is
they
wrong
do
with
not
her.
know personally, who just know of what they heard people what CJ actually says. Because online she was quiet, but it's because they were jealous. They were jealous because she had somebody that they don't look at it this way, but that they were working for what they were getting, but CJ was the one that was getting all the praise and the glory of saying, I'm taking care of these kids that aren't mine. No, it was a win-win on both of y'all.
Yeah, it was
These
a
kids
two-way
were
street.
making that money.
Mm-hmm.
They made that money. And what they got should have been definitely more than what it was. And that's one thing that I hold hard that I hold royalty accountable for, because she didn't protect them in that sense monetarily, and it is what it is. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But I bet you she won't do that shit no more. I
And that's
bet
what
you
I'm
next time
saying.
there's gonna be contracts and everything else. I bet it will. You live and you learn.
Or you
And
could
then
talk.
it's like, as a man, you've been in them kids' life for all those years. It's like, man, those kids don't really know nothing but you. I see myself or people I dealt with in my past. Like I dealt with this woman, and her kids was little, a girl and a boy. It was like maybe like 5 and 7 when I dealt with them. Me and the girl broke up for the crazy stuff I did. I put my hand up. I messed up. I ran into this lady one day at the mall. Her kids are older. It was like 14 and maybe 17 or something like that. And when I spoke to them, and when I turned my back and walked off, the little girl said, "Oh, Mr. Tommy don't love us no more." Bro, that hurt my feelings. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Like, as a man, you don't feel no some type of way that you bashing these kids? You ain't got no heart, bro.
he
And
don't.
he
Look how he
didn't
grew
care.
up.
He
Nobody
did
care for
not
him.
care.
Cause nobody
He
love
did
him.
not care. They're not his, and he doesn't even care about his own. So why would he care about
Yeah.
anybody else's?
I don't even care about the ones that come out his balls. So it doesn't surprise me. But my thing with everybody who try to nail royalty to the cross, nobody perfect. As a
Right.
mother, I make mistakes. As a mother, some things gonna, bypass me because I'm paying attention to my other kids, or I got so much on my mind. So I'm not going to too much hold her to the cross and say, well, you was there, you didn't notice this, you didn't notice that. But when she found out, she took actions. That's all that matters.
Exactly. It's not how you begin, it's how you finish. And
Exactly.
she, as soon as she found out about what was being done, what did she do? She did exactly what y'all said that she didn't do. So now that y'all find out that back then, way back when CJ knew back in June that there was a police report and there was a filing and everything done, now what? Now what is it that you're going to expect the impossible for them to do? Y'all want to see, what do y'all want to see? What is gonna prove, and it doesn't even fucking matter, because even no matter what this family does, y'all will never be satisfied. Never. No matter what they do, they can prove it. They could have proved it to you at all. Y'all find something wrong with their evidence. So it doesn't even matter. This family can't win.
Just
But I
like I
can tell you
said.
one thing: if royalty, if Cavo, Cavo's manager, whatever his name is, and Thinneth Thoithos
Mm.
both said that royalty does not play about them kids, why would you think that she wouldn't go full on berserk? I had two thoughts going in at one time. Hold on.
It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah, I can go ahead because I forgot what I was going to say. I
And
was thinking of all
Cap
kinds
don't
of
got no
things.
live set up because I'm about to get ready to get off in 10 minutes.
No, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say
I
first.
mean, I mean, y'all can stay up
Uh-oh.
here by yourself, but I'm going back to work. I keep it up.
So so if it was me, and I'm just saying what I would do in this situation is that after I got finished suing CJ for this allegation, I would sue him. I would sue that nigga back to back to back, just so then you could lose that money quicker. Just for you to try to get on your knees and kiss my ass for me to drop court cases and shit. That way, then I could come to the internet and show the text messages of you wanting me to drop these court cases and you begging me, and then they're trying to offer me money to drop the cases. I think that all three of Royalty kids and Royalty and her mama, because it is a video out with CJ saying that she sucked his dick, which was a false accusation, right? I believe that all of them should take his ass to court, and then after that, take his ass to court again for the lies, for the death threats that they was receiving because of him, right? And then just keep on taking him to court. Think you need to sit down, talk to your lawyer, and find out everything you can sue CJ about. and when you sue his ass, make sure that every last one of them, make sure every last one of them kids and people who live in Royalty House get a separate court case for themselves. You get one for Jalea, one for Carnation, one for Leon, one for Royalty, one for Royalty Mom, and just keep on doing that shit back to back. Shit, I mean, it ain't like she ain't got the evidence. 2 years going in, 2 or 3 years going in. You think Royalty didn't save those death threats that they was receiving? You don't think that? You don't
For
think she
real.
was downloading all these
Now,
videos?
speaking of that, boss daddy, you brought up something, not to cut you off. So you see how he trying to run to a lawyer and try to sue Royalty for defamation, but he accused this girl of setting him up for a whole entire year. Now he know how it feels to get lied on. Well, I'm not saying that they lied on him, but now he know how it feels to get your reputation ruined because he been doing this for a whole year to Royalty her kids, saying that she set him up and the kids set him up and they wanted him unalive. So now he want to cry to the internet when things are getting done to him.
That's, I
Yeah,
mean,
for real.
shit. That's just another
My
reason to
last,
sue his ass. That's another.
my last thing I gotta say is this: people, stop thinking with hate. You might hate CJ, you might hate royalty. Get all that hatred out of this, all this hate conversation, this drama. Stop all the hate conversation. Start thinking with your heart. If you have a heart and you care about kids in this world and children, it's all about this little girl. It ain't about nothing royalty doing. Royalty got fashion over. I don't care about none of that. It's all about this little girl and this situation. If you got some kind of careness, a heart in your body, you should ever wonder, what if? Ain't no such thing as he didn't do it. What if? Just keep that in your mind.
I don't put nothing past him.
Mhm.
Anybody, any grown man that call himself a kid or say they got a kid mind, I don't put nothing past him.
I
He
got a
said that
kid
too many times.
mentality.
Yeah, did he hang around little kids dressing like little kids? No, them are red flags. That's how Michael Jackson got in trouble. Telling you.
Shit,
Then
go
using
ahead,
your
Fred.
daughter to recruit kids to come to your
Yep.
house and then letting them rip your shirt off and do all this. Are you there's something wrong with him? His, like, is he missing his frontal lobe or something? Like,
No,
how do you not, how do you think that that's something appropriate to do?
he's like a light switch. It's like he got two different personalities. That's why one minute he on chill mode, then the next minute he like off the wall. Like he can't control
I don't
it.
think he ever is on chill mode, to be honest. And I think that the same thing that CJ has, I don't believe Lexi got the same thing. I just think that Lexi is just there to be the gold digger girlfriend that she want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to be honest, I don't know any person who would stand by a pedophile. I never witnessed this in my life. I never witnessed that in my life. It's never even been heard of. The moment you found this nigga out that this nigga was a pedophile, you should have separated yourself. But because we all know you need the money, you ain't
And if
want to.
I was And if I was Nike, I wouldn't send my kid over there. Hell no, because now I don't put nothing past you. No, I don't give a damn. You're her father. But once all of this is done and over with, then guess what? I'm not. Then that's what she'll come. But at this point, no,
And
my
not
child's not
only
coming over
that,
there. Mm-mm.
Oh,
especially when he picked Lexi over Kamari. Come on.
uh,
What?
Cap said drop the link.
Okay, let me re-drop it.
So this is my thing. I think
How
that
they
Nike,
going live?
I think that
You can
Nike
just go
and
over there.
I think that Nike and Lexi will forever believe whatever comes CJ mouth, even when he's wrong. I believe that if Kamari was to tell her mother, "Hey, CJ touched me," or "CJ had me in the bed and wouldn't stop," I believe, and this is just what I believe that Lexi wouldn't do anything, and I believe that Nike will probably use it as her advantage to be able to suck some money out of him.
Cap up. Cap, you going live? We could bring
What's
this to
the
your channel.
word?
This Cap
You going?
game?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Yeah.
Captain.
Cap, you going
What up,
live?
Cap?
Oh, a little later.
Um,
Boss Daddy, what's the word? Tommy Time. Who all up here?
Shit,
Chrissy.
Chrissy, nothing but the truth, me, Tommy Tom.
Bet.
But now we got the God. We got the God up here.
Hey, no, but on the cool, black people need to stop. That's why I'm glad my grandmother was white. Okay.
Oh
I
Lord.
live the white side of things, not on the black side. If somebody
That's
would have
true.
told my white grandma that somebody touched them, my white grandma would have got them books. You tell the black people, they get to question and shit, and that ain't for us to question. We ain't. If it was for us to question, we'd have went to school to be a judge or a lawyer or some shit like that. Like people try to put the trial together before the courts, and that's what they got to stop
Oh
doing.
my God.
That's weird.
And that's true, but then you also think about it. It's that mentality because back in the slave days, when all that would happen, they would tell them, "Be quiet, don't say nothing now."
Not only the
Be
slave
quiet,
days,
don't
my
say
grandma
nothing
days
because
too.
Right.
yeah, that too because it's like
Mhm.
they're the men were the breadwinners. You keep your mouth quiet now.
Well, in this case, the
But
man wasn't the breadwinner.
no, he was just disgusting. He's just a disgusting human being.
But
He,
he
he was.
did bribe her with money.
I would say
Yeah.
in this case, CJ was just the user. He wasn't never the breadwinner because obviously the kids made the bread.
True.
Yeah, they
He
did.
did
And that's
bribe
why
her.
he wanted them back so bad. And everybody can see it. The thing is that CJ, what he did also too, is he exposed himself because not everybody thinks like the other people, like the people that he has fooled. Not everybody thinks that way. Everybody, a lot of people have some sense to it. You know what I mean? And so sense to them. So when he's talking and talking in circles like yeah, like a lot of the times that he does, people catch on to the things that he's saying and like, nah, something's wrong with this dude. This dude isn't right in his head. He did that shit. And I believe
Well,
he
you know
did
what
do
they
that
say.
shit.
They say when God was making people and when God was hanging out brains, they got some people's in the bathroom when he was doing that process.
So, so Cap, I want to ask you a question, Cap. Since you up here,
Yeah,
do
don't
you
not no
believe?
treacherous question.
Do you believe the apology what from Kamari was real or fake, or do you think it was a cover up? Do you think it was just a topic for him to talk about to try to shine light more on her and not on the court case?
First of all, Kamari is about like 12 or some shit, 10, 11, 12. She ain't even supposed to be apologizing to nobody. Why would you make your daughter get on the internet
Facts.
and apologize to some people that she ain't did nothing to or don't know? That's weird.
Facts.
That's goofy. She don't know yet. What the fuck you apologizing to them for? Straight up. Because first of all, she's apologizing to people that didn't even know what was going on. CJ said it. Yeah, this happened at school and like you told the people what was going on, and then now I gotta apologize because you told me. Hell no, yeah, I ain't no goofy.
Like, isn't that stupid? Like, that's just so stupid. Why would you embarrass this little girl like that?
If
I
I was
don't think
if
she.
I was Kamari, I'd go grab some of my cousins from Gary, and we go motherfucking cash in on that insurance policy. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? We gonna look dirk them.
Not a little dirt.
Well,
That yeah, we
I'm gonna
did.
just say this again for everybody who just now coming into the chat. Boss Daddy believes that the apology was fake. I believe that it was a cover up for him to try to talk about something else other than this court case. Because apparently, this is all that anyone is talking about. And this is the one thing that he can't shake off that he really needs to be shaken off. Um,
That's why he went to church.
he went to church, it didn't work.
Mhm.
He,
Yep.
he wanted to become a Muslim, it didn't work.
Right.
What else do he need to do in order for it to work. He had his family come up and speak for him. It didn't work. He called Jalea father, and that didn't work. So how many more things do you have to honestly do? The man even pretended to get saved for it to work. Now
Oh no,
you on here
he
trying
going
to
on the
use.
save world tour, so you gotta wait. Cause when he say he going to China, next thing you know, he gonna cut his hair bald, put on a red robe, and put a little dot in the middle of his forehead and pray to Buddha
Oh shit!
and say he found everything he was looking for.
I'm just. Oh shit!
And Lexi gonna be right there with her head bald, with her dot and her robe.
I just don't understand how you save and you're changing and all this other stuff and still go to Dubai and go lay in the sand in a bed with a woman, unmarried. If you want to do, if we're going to go that route,
Well, they pretending to get married now, and we've been saying go ahead and do it. We don't really give a damn if you want to marry a hoe that's sucking everybody else's dick and fucking everybody else, and you want to marry her just because you able to pee on somebody. Well, then go ahead, marry the bitch. I mean, obviously she enjoys getting peed on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
Shit,
only
I'm
got
just saying, I ain't
baptized
letting
because he
that shit go.
thought
I ain't letting that shit go. This
he
woman,
just got baptized.
listen, she wanted to sit up here on live and act classy yesterday, right? But the same woman who was trying to sit up here and co-sign for the dude, it's the same as that woman who was in the swimming pool talking about "I love your warm pee." I love it when you pee on me, CJ.
That's
That's
disgusting.
insane. That is definitely insane.
But she put out that video yesterday, thought she was doing something. She done
I
made
told
it
you she thinks
bad.
she's the great white hype. That's why she would. That's why he sent her to go out there and do it because she's white. Everything for white
Hmm.
people. You know, CJ wishes he was white.
Listen, we're not about to believe a woman who enjoys getting peed on. We're not about to do that. We're going to ignore what she just said, all right? And we're going to stay on this topic.
No, ain't nobody gonna stop me from talking about it. As long as I have a way to somebody gives me their platform to talk about it, I'm gonna keep talking about it, and I'm gonna keep talking about it, and I'm gonna keep spreading it.
Until he go to jail.
Because you ain't getting away with this one. You are not getting away with this one. Your little money, your big white teeth, your big donkey teeth are not gonna get you out of this one.
And that's right, lovely, because how you got the white lady coming out here putting other people business out here. That's weird, bro. Like she ain't got nothing to do with it. Her name ain't nowhere on none of them papers. None of that. She don't even know the case number. None of that. She don't know none of that shit. She just out here like, yeah, we got a picture, and yeah, I called the police because that's kind of weird, isn't it? No, get your slow ass on.
That was weird in itself. Like, so you mean to tell me you wasted all this time to? So let me get this straight. You opened a gift that apparently CJ didn't even see yet, and you saw what it was, and you assumed that it was some kind of Father Day gift, which I don't understand why you would even assume that. But the Father Day gift wound up being like a evidence of what he did. Hey, motherfucker, I found the diary. Yeah, I know what happened, and I know what you did to my daughter. Now you sitting up here wasting people time talking about, oh well, I what we did was we got on the phone. So you trying to open a case that's none of your business. That's the weird part. So how come CJ didn't get on the phone and do that? You telling me that you was talking for CJ? Oh well, my mama was the one who received the package. Yeah, the package that you wasn't supposed to open, right? But I guess you probably thought it was some kind of love letter or some shit like that. Turns out it was shit. It was something different. It was something different, an eye opener. And
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure when she first looked at it, she didn't know what it meant or what it was. All she seen was a diary and somebody holding it probably. But I'm just so if you don't know what it's about, obviously CJ must have told you that same day in order for you to call. Cause how you don't know what the picture is about, but you sitting up here making phone calls about it. So CJ knew what it was about, and he told you, or at least he lied to you and said, uh, you know, we all know how CJ make up these lies. Told Lexi something completely different, and then had her call the
If
police station.
do y'all know when royalty kept getting hit with CPS? If the white girl said that they called the police themselves, her and her mama, right? They called the police, they read the book, all that type of shit, right? Seen the evidence, all that, right? So is that the reason why CPS was coming to royalty crib like that? Like the feds, they was smacking her shit, like checking, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like,
Because it was them.
you know what I'm saying?
They were calling on royalty. We all know they were
And
calling on royalty.
and then another thing, Chrissy, on the cool, they people like don't raise y'all sons how y'all raise y'all daughters. That's weird. First of all, right? So baby CJ fucked up his foot. That nigga boy, nigga asked my mama the shit I used to come home with, man. Come on, man. Bleeding and shit. Shit, damn, nigga, what the fuck you was out there doing? Shit.
Yeah, for real.
What is
Everything.
Stuff,
I was doing
stuff like
everything.
that. Stuff like that happen to kids. Like kids walk outside on the ground, rocks. Like a boy do all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get out of here, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like he just want to be dramatic. My thing is, so if something happened at CJ house, do you think royalty would be quick to put it on the internet? No. The only reason why she was quick to put the Kamari situation with feeding my daughter piss water out the toilet and shit was because he needed to get. He knew he was going to get confronted. But this the thing about it, like who the fuck sits up here and does all that? You need to find some. I mean, I'm pretty sure that once everything gets situated and like deeper into everything, I'm pretty sure it's going to be even bigger things. Shit. I wouldn't be surprised if CJ pushed somebody and be like, "Oh yeah, CJ must have fell down the steps at his mother house. I got the kids, but when I got the kids, his neck was already snapped and his leg was already broken."
Damn.
And the thing
So,
is too that that's an old
with
source, so
baby,
it could have happened at his house. Who's to say? Nobody knows.
so
The
another
only
thing
one
he
that's
doing.
oh, go ahead.
So now you putting that little boy out on the internet on Front Street. So when he get up into school in the seventh grade and he come home, Dad, I got put out of school. Why you got put out of school? These kids in kid class wrote some pictures on the internet of my feet. You mess it up again for your child, dummy.
I listen. They already got to grow up knowing that their
That
father
boy
is
Tommy
lying.
Tom funny as hell, boy.
I
Hey,
mean,
bro,
once
you trying to prove a point, putting these kids out there. You just don't know. You hurt them in the long run. But man, I know some. I be roasting with these little kids. You know, they be roasted. I be like, these kids, y'all roast like that at school, but they be roasted.
But Kamari, all of them, Kamari is really that it's really sad what she's going through, and it's because of her parents, and I just don't understand how they don't see that, how they don't see how they need to get this little girl some help. She needs somebody to talk to, because I can understand your parents. You don't always get it right, and sometimes you don't know what to do in these certain situations. So that's why, look at other outsources, but don't come to this internet and tell this child she needs to apologize or tell all this girl's business. Because the reason why people out here know that she was failing was because the last time you was mad that she didn't come down there, you told everybody that she was failing, that she's an F student.
once Once again, here she go to school. Ah, you dumb. You can't pass. Ah, because you put the girl on Front Street.
Exactly.
Imagine baby CJ growing up. You know what I'm saying? And then he going back into the video. CJ so cool. Click. And then he look, man, hold on. They saying my motherfucker daddy touched my other sister and my sister touched my other sister. What the fuck? That's
And,
goofy. That's some dumb ass shit, bro. Nobody want to come on the internet
Yeah.
when you growing up. Nobody want to come on the internet when you growing up seeing no shit like that, bro.
Right.
I don't know
Ooh.
if you at work, man.
That'd be a crazy case if them kids grew up like that though.
Double money is crazy.
And I wouldn't freaking trust Kamari being down there with that pedophile. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
Well, Nike gonna make her go down there anyway, regardless if she want to go or not. She's gonna be forced to go down because her father need to make a video.
I hope so. I hope so, Alexandria. I really do. I hope so. And he deserves that. And I just wish that just as fast as CPS was in royalty's life when CJ's people, CJ and them were calling on royalty, that CPS would actually put a fire up their ass about this.
Shit, or maybe she's acting out that kind of way because something actually did happen to her that she's not allowed to open her mouth about.
I mean, and we think that J Dub is in a bad situation. Just imagine Kamari. That's her father.
Mm.
the ride on the school bus. Kids in the back of the school bus. Hey, Kamari, you want to sell some of the pills you're taking? Ah,
Oh shit!
you just messing it up. You just messing it up for your turn, man.
But he doesn't care because he's not the one that has to deal with it. He doesn't have to deal with it. Kamari does. All the other children.
Shit. So what if the nigga actually? What if the nigga went to prison, right? Knowing that he did it and everything. How is it gonna look after you in prison and everybody sitting up here calling your father what they calling him right now? Then Nike ain't never gonna want to come back to this internet. Should probably even read me too. I think that when this whole thing happens, that will be the end of CJ. Nike, well, no, I already put it in the Nike already. So I'm gonna just say it will be the end of CJ and the crackhead.
But regardless on whether what happens in this situation, if there's no resolve, well, not a resolve, but I if there's no charges or anything brought against him because there's not enough evidence, I still believe that he did that to that girl. I'm still going to believe that he did that to that baby. I really am. I don't care what nobody says. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We just
Oh,
letting you talk.
Yeah.
he did that shit. He did that shit to that baby.
Who just came up?
Hey y'all.
This Misha?
No, this Jamaican P.
Oh, hey, what's up,
Jamaican
Jamaican
people.
P?
Hey.
What's the
I've
word?
I've
Hey,
been
what's up,
busy,
Jamaica?
y'all. I ain't get a chance to. I've been looking for y'all, but I be so busy. But I just want to hop on here and say, like, you can tell something been going on behind the scenes, and I've been watching them for.
Hello?
Jamaican P, I think you skipped out.
You cut out a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
You must, you
Oh
using
no.
Jamaican Wi-Fi or something?
Uh, no, I'm outside. I'm at work, and I just step outside just to no, just to hop on here and tell y'all I appreciate y'all standing up for Jalea and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, cause
yeah, we def-
you can tell he's going out of control. He don't know which way to go.
He ain't got no escape route.
Mhm.
He ain't got no escape route now. This the one thing that out of everything, he ain't got no escape route from these
Well,
allegations.
Kamari on her way to Las Vegas, so
He trying to use her. And who knows to say if he didn't do anything to that little girl either. The
he
way he
finna
was
make
talking about her.
he finna make her
Not
apologize
trying to
on
put that on
camera.
her, but the relationship seems a little bit weird too. And she's screaming for help, probably want to say something, or whether she saw something, don't know what to do either, on top of whatever else going on with her.
I mean, if my father was kissing me like he was kissing one of his hoe ass bitches, I would have a problem with that also.
Oh, I think I
I'm
missed
being
that one.
I'm being real about it. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you don't see them thumbnails with him kissing his daughter like he kissing a bitch.
No, and I don't think I want to see that.
I know it was on one of his thumbnails. I think it's like on one or two of his thumbnails. But after he hear this, he probably gonna look for him and delete him like how he always do.
Well, thank God Nike ain't sending her out here to be a part of the mess.
Well, who
Let
told?
him let
No,
him figure it out.
Cap
uh,
said that. Cap said that she's on her way.
Oh, he changed his mind.
You already knew. Listen, we're not about to act like he was that like she wasn't already going out there. The video was just a escape route to have her stop talking about Jalea and everything, and the
Yeah, that's a distraction.
what's going
That
on.
girl could do. That girl could do what she want. That girl
He
go out there and just she can kill somebody allegedly. Oh,
he
damn
did the
sorry, I
same
off
shit
somebody.
last year.
Oh, that's all right, baby. Here go $10,000.
He
Like
did
she's
the,
just doing what she wants.
he did the same shit last year. Oh, she's not having no party. She's on punishment for 2 days. Oh, I'm cutting her hair off. You learned your lesson. Next day, it's a big old giant party. Like, come on, I'm not. If y'all need to open your eyes, if y'all don't realize that this is about to happen, guarantee 2-3 days come when her birthday comes, then it's gonna be this exact same thing. Then Nike gonna be
Cause
down
in
there
the
too, acting like all her gifts are supposed to be for Nike and shit. We all because the same thing happened last year. You gonna have Lexi
cause,
pretending like she's in love and whatnot, and everybody gonna be following behind the twins and shit like how they used to do.
cause
That's
in the real
crazy.
household, you do something wrong, you getting punished. But daddy, it's Christmas. Santa Claus ain't gonna see you this time.
Well, let's pray that Jalea get justice, and I'm just gonna keep lift y'all and them up in prayer, because God
Pray
don't
for
like ugly.
That's
birthday
right.
party for what?
And they
Who's
ain't
gonna
too
show
far
up
to
to the
pretty
birthday
either.
party? Who the hell is gonna show up to this birthday party? You talking about the old friends who she claimed that she didn't like? She went right back to Gary and said that she ain't like none of her Vegas friends. Then went to Vegas and said, I don't like none of my friends in Gary. So what
Mm.
party? If anything, CJ probably gonna have her go to a school, have her go to one of the schools and everything. Uh, you see your friends, see if you can find all your friends and invite them to the party real fast. Or you ain't got no friends here. All right, well then fly some of your friends from Vegas out. I'll pay for it. That way, then we can at least make it look like fuck all that. Fucking bouncy houses and jungle gyms and shit. Acting like somebody gave a fuck about that party last year. Ain't nobody. Hey, half them kids didn't even know who Kamari was. Like the
You
fuck,
say what you say half of them ain't know. Say,
half
hey
of them
man, what's
didn't
up?
even know who
What
she
you
was.
you know her? No, I'm just here for the cake and ice cream and the
They was
food.
just there for the cake, the ice cream, and the fun that was in the backyard. And knowing CJ and Lexi, they probably had to gather them up before the party even started. Just picking kids off the street. Hey, you want to come to the party? Yeah, it's behind my backyard. Yeah, you don't sound like a predator, CJ.
Oh my
We
god.
got cake and ice cream and money. You sound like a fucking predator.
Yep.
And then You already know. You already know where Lexi was. She was probably side by side doing the same thing, knocking on everybody's door. Hey, we're having a party. Can you invite your kids over? What the fuck? You grown. Yeah, it's for the kids. You mean it's for your you mean it's
Right.
for your daughter? Like the kids though, and then imagine the parents going to get the kids. Hey, y'all know Kamari? Fuck Kamari. I don't know. They just having a party across the street. And guess what though? They got cake. Sitting up here forcing people to say happy birthday to the child that how this is my thing. How the hell you got your father forcing kids that they don't know to sing happy birthday to a person who them kids don't know?
That's I mean it was sad.
Man,
It's
that's
like
crazy.
a lot of the stuff is
That's
is
crazy.
really really awkward to watch. But I just hate the fact that this girl, this child has actually, like, people really think that this woman would put her child up to coming to the internet just to get at this man. It doesn't, to be, in the line of fire to get at this man. He's a sick motherfucker.
A
Sick.
bastard.
And I hope that you're an abomination. I hope that if you ever do get charged, that they treat you in prison the same way. Well, no, worse than what you did to that child. You better get that booty hole ready, boy.
Shit. Knowing CJ, he'll probably go out with that gun on his chin.
Like
Sitting
that's
here
just,
telling sitting here, he'll probably text message his lawyer like how he claimed he always do, and be like, you know, put the gun to his chin. If you send me to jail, you know, I'ma do it. I'ma do it this time.
Yeah, this was a good live. There's a lot of stuff need to be said. More need to be said. But me as being a man, and there's so many women been on this internet, they've been crying behind the situation because they have kids. And they're like that just like, man, that pisses me off to hear women, cry and stuff like that. And it's like they siding with the kid side. Like I say, I don't care about this him, whatever royalty do. It's all about this little girl, man. Stop thinking with hate and start thinking with your heart. If you love kids, if you don't care about kids, turn the channel.
and I'm one of them crybabies. I've been just sitting there because you feel like you're helpless. You want to help this child, but you just feel like your hands are tied. There's nothing you can do. Like I wish that I could call the police station and, hey, what's going on with this? But there's only so much that you can't do anything. You got to let time go by. You got to let time. It's gonna let everything take its course. And it sucks because, as if you're a parent, you want justice for your child, for
You
and it just
So
is,
yeah,
it seems like they're
it's
just
it's
dragging their feet in all of this.
when you
It's all about justice for this little girl. It ain't about getting no money. It ain't about destroying nobody's character. It's all about justice for this little girl. So she can feel comfortable and go on with her life. She can later on in life get married and not feel scared of men for the rest of her life. That's how the little girl's going to feel. For the rest of her life, she's going to be very scared of men.
Facts. Facts.
I mean, my
I
question
didn't
is,
say I didn't say boys. She can date a boy, but when a man comes around, she gonna be like, what are you doing here?" She gonna be scared.
Hmm.
my so this is my question. This is my question that I got. Um, my question is, what was CJ thinking in that moment? Like, did you like pop in on her and see something, and like you were just like sitting in the room masturbating and imagine that, oh, well, if I do this, I wonder if, like, what kind of a man does that? Because I'm pretty sure that he probably went through the whole cycle. I think that he probably popped in on Jalea, when she was getting undressed or doing something, and he probably seen something or probably was looking through the peek hole or something of a door. He did something, and then imagine did in his head probably went and locked his little door and everything just to masturbate and shit. And when he wasn't satisfied with that, he decided, hey, I'm gonna satisfy myself by actually doing it, by actually committing the act.
Yeah. What in your head? What in his head made him think that, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like her and she's gonna like it. Or what what I I I I, I don't know. What is it? And you know, the way that he was popping in on them in their rooms, I was going to say something, but it was too vulgar. But the way that he's been popping up in their rooms is how he did it. And it could be that he just popped in there 1 minute and just, or he started seeing how beautiful she was getting, starting to look more like royalty as she got older, and he became attracted to her.
Or trying to
Or
time. He's
it
standing up
could have
there
been
trying
the
to time it.
innocence. It could have also been the innocence of it too. But I really believe, like I believe that I really believe, and I've said this before, that CJ has been trying to get them kids away from royalty, even the older three, because he feels in his mind, in his sick mind, that if the kids get taken, that CJ would get all of them, and he wouldn't even have to deal with royalty, right? That's one. Another thing, I think that also he feels that in his mind that if he continues to, the only way that he can hurt royalty is through her kids, because that's what she loves the most. So this is something else that he just, it is just in his sick twisted mind. He just has that, he just feels that he has the right to do whatever he wants to anybody and anyone, and nobody can tell him no. And if you do, I got 9 million subscribers, I'm gonna put you on the internet.
I mean, he ain't put it on the internet when he was fucking his own mom. He ain't put that on the internet. He ain't want to put it on the internet that his mom checked him out. He ain't want to put that on the internet. And my thing
Man,
about that, my other thing about that is, who walks around their house butt ass naked, knowing that they kids is around, knowing that her friends is around, and knowing that they mom is around, just walking around the house freely, knowing that your mom probably sitting there being a mooch, checking
oh
you out.
man.
I'm pretty sure he did that shit on purpose. I'm pretty sure
Hey
he did.
yo, I'm about
You
to
know,
hop down off here.
CJ
It's been
is
good talking with y'all. It's been good
CJ
speaking
is
with
the type
y'all.
of
Good to get.
dude
Oh my
that if he see a hole, he just gonna stick it in there. No matter what it is, no matter if it's an animal, a fucking pencil sharpener, he's gonna stick it in there.
He's so
God.
sick.
Damn.
He's so sick
Hey yo,
sometimes.
I'm
Yeah,
finna hop off here, y'all. But check this out. Everybody stay blessed. Don't deal with no mess. And big ups for J Dub, man. Justice for Jalea. And I'll holler at y'all later.
Justice
Peace.
for Delia. Bye, Tommy.
oh man, boss daddy, your ass be snapping, man.
I'm just saying, like, listen, you don't think that CJ got a problem? You don't think CJ be doing shit like that? He find a hole, he stick it in.
Oh,
He's disgusting. I believe he let the dogs lick his balls. I wouldn't put anything past him. He's disgusting.
And then I'm pretty sure Alexi would sit there and watch it as it's happening.
And brood him on. And then say, no, he didn't do that. Well, y'all, I gotta go to this meeting. Y'all keep your heads up. J Dub, we got your back. We believe you. I stand with J Dub, and I will talk to y'all later, okay?
yeah, I'm finna get up out of here. Nothing but a true good looking gang.
I ain't nothing but
Folks at work. I mean about how you get a fucking.
Nothing but the truth. End this off. Nothing but the truth.